All right, how's it going, everyone? I actually didn't take any trades yesterday. I made a deposit into my account to get my contribution up for two reasons. To get my contribution up to like a even number, and then also to like allow myself to have more room for drawdowns because whenever I'm in a drawdown and my account balance dips under my equity balance, I can't add to my position. Um, so it makes it really annoying for those trades that take a while to work out, um, that might have spiked and I'm in a drawdown for. But anyways, today I tried to trade pre-market. And it ended up working out well for me. The reason why I did this is because I noticed that a lot of trades were spiking pre-market, and I didn't have an opportunity to play them. Then come intraday, they start breaking out through those, and the strategy doesn't work as well because the overextensions aren't really being shorted. Um, so coming to today. I started with AIHS. Didn't see any news for this. This started spiking up. I saw the initial spike and sell-off, so I was watching for it to spike up again. Out of nowhere, there was this rush of covers, and when I saw this huge indecision here, I got in. And it spiked up a little bit. As this was coming up, I did my starter position right here near resistance, and it spiked up super quickly but got shorted super hard, like so fast to where I couldn't even react. I would have added into this spike up if I could have reacted in time, but it snapped back down, and that was my sign to short, as there's a lot of overhead shorting here. So I got in there. This dumped basically immediately, and I covered into the dumps. It ended up spiking up again during market open, but I didn't play it. I would only focus on free market plays today. So I took two entries here, had a pretty small drawdown, but it ended up paying off. Next, we have RVYL. Same sort of deal. This started spiking up, didn't have any news or anything. I took my initial short here. I saw that there was a resistance at point 0.8 as well. I was entering here off of this resistance here. Um, there was resistance at point 0.8. I tried to get in again after I saw this red candle. I was looking to enter on the double top, but it never got there. It started selling off, and then I covered into this sell-off here. And then as it came up to my average cost, I covered the rest of my position. So not much different there. Um, this ended up breaking out too. It looks like it halted up. Um, and this is a lot of the reason why I've been not really a fan of these plays during market hours because we're having a ton of breakouts recently and it's hard to judge. What I'm thinking is I need to adjust to shorting above the breakout instead of at the breakout. Look at my second potential entry instead of where I would initially enter. And I think that would help me a lot more. Okay, so TGL I saw was spiking up. I saw that there was overhead resistance at 2-1 after these candles here and this big red candle. So I looked to short as close to, here as possible. It showed resistance at 2.04, so I got in at 201 and then covered into this dump. It started coming up again, so I went ahead and just took off the rest of my position, looking to enter higher. Once I see these like strong green candles, I think I'm gonna adjust and just cover my position at break even because I'm seeing a lot of time in my recent trades that these are breaking out again. So then I took a short here, risking high of day. It ends up breaking above it and then coming back. I covered into this area um, for about break even, it looks, or no, for a slight loss here. Um, and then I looked to enter close to 2-2 because that's where I saw a lot of shorting. So we get close to that. I take the short at 2-2. I cover immediately because it drops pretty fast to 213. Cover more at 204, and this keeps selling off. I ended up covering the rest of my position at 185. Um, it looks like it got down to like 1.5 and then bought back up. Um, but but yeah, this one pre-market worked out as well. Um, if we go here. It looks like it was kind of in this 1.6 to 1.8 range, and then not a ton of opportunities, but low volume. Um, so yeah, pre-market trading today, kind of liked it. I like that it's like still volatile, but not impossible to play. So I'm gonna try this and see how it goes for me. I do like that, like this kind of action. I don't see that often pre-market where it's like above VWAP going up, 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 up. It's I feel like easier to identify areas of indecision or areas of overextension pre-market compared to normal market hours, where after there's a spike pre-market like this, um, there can be some serious trend action during normal market hours. So just something I've been noticing recently, which is what made me think I should just try pre-market trading because I'm seeing a lot of like ABCD where we have I should try drawing this. Oh, this is not good. I'm just gonna draw it real quick, but what I feel like I'm seeing a lot of is like the ABCD pattern, where we have something like this. And if we take this as pre-market activity, a lot of the time we have these breakouts where ideally shorting here might be good because we have this sell-off, but it's just been blasting through it and making highs. So there's two ways to play this. Either I can look to, instead of taking my initial entry here, just set it higher, maybe like 1 ATR, like 1 to 2 maybe, or and then play this down. But that's kind of like, I guess, revenge, or not revenge trading, trading against the trend. But I think what's better is trying to snipe this point and then just cover here and then risk the breakout. You could cover the rest at break even. I like my strategy for this a lot more because how I short based off of like the price rising up. So when I come into these situations where it's rising up again, I'm seeing a lot of the time it's just breaking out and this entry isn't working out. If I go off of this entry instead, then whatever accumulation happens here isn't relevant as much to me because I'm covering. Um, so that's kind of my mindset, uh, thinking through this. I'm seeing a lot of ABCD in these penny stocks, and it's just kind of not good for my strategy. Now, I do want to add to this, right? The reason why I'm not going long in this position is because I'm terrified of this just dropping 10 cents, 20 cents, and then I'm cooked. Like it's a lot better if you have hard stops, like this works out. Um, it's a lot better that to be short in these positions because these are all already extended like 50%. But if there's hard support forming, it is definitely like more likely to break out. Thanks for watching this video. Yeah, ended today, $398. I think I could have, like some of my entries could have been a little bit better, but I never was more than two entries in, which is where I want to be. I want to never have a day where I'm in more than two entries for like a month. That's like the most ideal for me. Then I could really start scaling up. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching and peace.